At the end of the 90s, my parents purchased for me my first personal computer. It was a PC 486 and it was running Windows 95. I was studying in school, you know, computer science, and I needed a computer at home to practice what I was learning there. Since then, I had used many PCs and notebooks that were running Windows, from the 95 version to the current version, which is Windows 11. After the 486 PC, I got Duron. For those of you who doesn't know what the Duron is, the Duron was the low-cost version of AMD CPUs at the beginning of the 2000s, and Intel had the Celeron, the low-cost versions of their CPUs. So in more than 10 years, I think I used something like 20 PCs and notebooks, and all of them were running Windows. I never used any other operating system besides my phone, which is running an Android, the Android operating system. And 2 years ago, something like that, I purchased my first camera, the Canon M50, and I started to, edit videos and post on YouTube just to learn, photography, videography. And my last laptop is a Lenovo Yoga, which has an i7 CPU and 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I think the video card has 4 gigabytes of RAM. So it is 2 or 3 years old, or maybe a bit more, old computer that is okay for editing M50 8-bit footage. But half a year ago I purchased my Canon R6, and with the last firmware update they introduced the CLOG3 on the R6, and it's absolutely not possible to edit the CLOG3 footage that comes out from the R6 with the Lenovo laptop, not even by creating proxies. It's not working. So at the beginning of this year I heard that Apple released these new CPUs, the M1, which are not Intel anymore, but they are manufacturing them in-house at Apple. And I saw this MacBook Pro, which looks great. It's a great notebook, and I also saw on the internet that people are saying that it's great. It's working perfectly for editing videos and photos, and the applications are open very fast. It's quick, whatever, all good things. But no one mentioned about editing the footage from R5 and R6 by using Premiere Pro. Many people were saying that it's working great with Final Cut Pro and with DAVINCI Resolve, but no one was saying anything about Premiere Pro. So I purchased this MacBook Pro with the M1 CPU, with the 16 gigabytes of RAM, and I tried to edit my R6 videos with Premiere Pro, and it was not working at all. It was the same issues that I had on Windows, so not even with proxies. Even if you create proxies, you cannot edit the footage with Premiere Pro. So I read on the internet that Adobe will release an update, to optimize their Premiere Pro for the M1 CPUs, Apple M1 CPUs, but I don't know when and how good it will be. But I saw on the internet some videos from some YouTubers showing how fast it is to edit on the M1 CPUs by using Final Cut Pro and DAVINCI Resolve. DAVINCI Resolve is still a bit slower than Final Cut Pro, but still it's maybe 5-10% slower, but still great. It's still very fast. If you don't know, DAVINCI Resolve has a paid version where you can edit up to 32K footage, and a free version where you can edit up to 4K footage, which is absolutely free. You can use almost everything that you can use on the paid version, which by the way costs only $300 and you have a license for life. So it's not like Adobe Premiere Pro where you have to pay something like $270 or $280 per year, so it's a yearly based license. This is for life. You pay just $300, so pretty much what you pay for Premiere Pro for 1 year, but you have it forever. And it's the same with the Final Cut Pro. You also pay something like $300 and you have it forever. So why I choose DAVINCI Resolve and not the Final Cut Pro? The only reason is that, or maybe there are two reasons. The DAVINCI Resolve, you can also use it on Windows. So I have also a Windows laptop, maybe I will also use it on Windows. and I read on the internet that is the best for color grading, which is something that I would like to learn, and something that makes your video look better, and it's really something that I want to learn. That's why these are the two reasons why I choose DaVinci Resolve over Final Cut Pro. So as I said, I used many laptops from HP, from Dell, and now a few from Lenovo. And the last one that I had, the Lenovo Yoga, it took me for a video of something like 10 minutes to export it in 4K. It took something like 4, 5, maybe 6 hours to export it. Depends it depends what is inside. If you have B-roll shots, commercial things, it will take longer, you know, with the speed ramps and stuff. But the same video on DaVinci Resolve now takes something like 10 minutes or maximum 15 minutes, and it's comparable to how much it takes to render and to export the 4K video on Final Cut Pro. So I came down from 4, 5, 6 hours to something like 10, 15 minutes. And in these 4 or 5 or 6 hours, how much it took to export the video on my Windows notebook. I was not able to use my Windows laptop because my Windows notebook, because this Premiere Pro exporting process took all the resources of the laptop. So what I did, I resurrected a PC that it's 10 years old, you know, but it has 32 gigabytes of RAM, SSD, and the first version probably of the i7 processors, and I was copying with an external drive, you know, the project there, and I was using this PC just to export the video. So to wrap it up, the main reason why I cancelled my subscription to Adobe Premiere Pro, it was, even though I like the software, I like this program, it was very fun to learn it, and I still like it a lot, but the issue is I cannot use it with my Canon R6 footage. And maybe it's not only the problem of Premiere Pro. Maybe R6 codecs, you know, and R6 R5 codecs, they are maybe not easy to work with, but Final Cut Pro and DaVinci Resolve can work with them, so I think Premiere Pro should also do that. I'm new to DaVinci Resolve, I just started to learn it. It's a bit different than Premiere Pro, it has some other concepts, but I think it will not take long until I can use it like I use the Premiere Pro. I hope you found this video useful. Don't forget to like it, subscribe to this channel, and I see you in the next one. Take care.